it's all about. The Las Vegas Smash and the New York Atlantics. It's been more than a breezy day here in Miami, Florida, as the wind continues to increase throughout the evening, challenging these athletes in a multitude of ways.
Play.
Trying to find that behind the back. New York with the serve. Testing the middle twice in a row. Coming up with gold on the second chance. Alonso looking for the bandeja. However, finds the top of the net instead. Three straight for New York. Great preparation, Martita Ortega. Game one, a hold for the New York Atlantics. Strong start. 1 point just on the other side, though, for Ortega. Alonso. Trying to fight that off the sidewall. This is the control I was talking about that we've been able to see from Riera. Been so impressed with her performance just in the first 2 days. She understands her job and plays it to perfection.
Marta Ortega to serve. $50.
Martita Ortega aiming for the foot.
$30.
Looking for the line to line. Alonso trying to get there as quickly as she could, but ball well beyond the net. Alonso with a quick lob, back to the corner, cross court. Heavy undercut, Ortega, and closing down through transition, Icaro.
30-all.
30-all. These first 2 games, each team filling out the strategy of the opponent, making adjustments as needed.
$40-30.
both of Las Vegas Smash, attacking cross court. Now the backhand on the side of the New York Atlantics. Tracking backwards and flat from the smash. Amazing setup. New York needs more than just defense here. There's the combo we know. Plenty of speed and pace.
Tamaricardo to receive.
Must be well-rounded and skilled in this sport, and she's showing she's got the defense as well as the transition game. Golden point, the first of this women's match. Bandeja from Alonso keeps them at their court position. Up at the net. Oh. Brave ball from Ortega. Flattening. And back to the net. Ale Alonso, the longest rally to this point. Out of bounds and fighting are the Las Vegas Smash, the golden point on their side, earning the hold.
1-all, first set. Virginia Riera to serve.
Challenged on their serve, however, still coming away with the game. So impressive, just 17 years old is Ale Alonso. Playing at such a high performative level. Taking in all the information her partner gives her. The Chiquita from Ortega. Amazing save, and they've got to find one more.
50 love. All.
Tough to go over the top of Ricardo's head. Chiquita after spitting back and around Ortega.
30-15.
It's like art finding each of these athletes in the corner, making it look so simple, and it's anything but. Having to gauge exactly which wall the ball's going to bounce off of. Will it find the other? Will it find your racket first? Port Tres, New York. New York looking to go up 2-1. Quiet hands from Ale Alonso. Earns her a point.
40-30.
Excuse me. Sent high, lets it bounce, and pounces. New York. With their second game. 2-1.
2-1 first set.
A series of holds, no surprise here as these top two teams are facing off.
Ahora que ya lo corto y que se la lleve. Va, ¿eh? Vamos. Primero los dos puntitos. Primer salto.
Muy bien. Pues al revés igual, ¿eh? Apretamos a ver si se les queda algún cortito. La revientas ahí donde quieras, ¿eh?
Time.
Vamos. Vamos, venga.
Vamos, chicos, ¿eh? Vamos a ver, ¿eh? Activa ahí adelante, ¿eh? Dale, va.
Coming back out in New York on top 2-1, a series of holds to this point, and now joining me as a special guest, I've got Nico Agritelli, part of the New York Atlantics roster, the #1 player from the United States, and you've already spent some time on the Spanish broadcast. This is what's phenomenal. Now you're joining me here, a little English for you as well.
This one's a little easier for me. The Spanish was a bit tough, but I did better than I expected.
You know, by the end of the season, we can test each other's Spanish and see where we're at, because mine has been tested this first 2 days. There's no doubt about it to start.
It's a bet.
It's a bet. I think you're going to win this one. But just watching these first handful of games to this point, what's impressed you the most about your teammates? What's been so fun to watch them?
The patience that they have and the point construction is just unbelievable. I mean, every rally we've had so far has been 10-plus balls. It's an absolute blast to watch. And then you have Maratita, who's, I think she's like 3 or 4 in the world. So to see our team competing, and it's really cool, really cool. It's cool to see these top players up close. I know we got a lot of firepower too, so it's fun to spend time with them as well off the court to see what they're like.
What about the PPL? Creating opportunities here in the United States has just meant so much to you, especially as a United States player. This is a massive opportunity, and now to see it come to life and more skill just coming and flooding into the sport, it's got to be so fun to be a part of Padel right now in the United States.
Oh, it's a blast, and there's no better place to host the first event than Miami, because this is the Padel hub of the United States. I mean, it's my mission to help grow Padel in the U.S., so I think this is a huge, enormous step for doing it. I know it's tougher for nationals like myself to play this year, but bringing big firepower like this is going to draw bigger crowds. It's going to bring more people to the U.S., bring more awareness of Padel to the United States. So I'm all in for it. I think it's a good move by the PPL.
Can you give us a little insight into what your day-to-day looks like training for pro Padel, and also just the amount of travel that you're having to do as well?
Travel is insane. I think last year I traveled maybe like 32 to 40 weeks out of the year.
Hey, me too. We did 41.
You beat me then. You beat me by 1 week.
I got 1 win.
Oh man, but I love it. I love traveling. Like we got to go to, we went to Mexico last year. We went to Belgium. We went to Italy. We went to France. Where else did we go? I don't remember.
You got a chance to travel all over the world.
All over the world, all over the U.S. So travel is amazing. I love it. And then training, I'd go to the gym 5 times a week. I try to get at least 1 hour of like one-on-one training, and then try to play as many matches as I can. I don't have the best level with me in Dallas, so I'd make whatever do I can. But that's why I take full advantage of opportunities like this when people like Campagnolo, Moyano, guys like this are here. I want to trade with them. I want to spend all day on the court with them, so I'm loving it. Was it Sunday? Monday I got here and we didn't play. But I showed up just at the club at 1:30 on my own, and I just hung around to see kind of who was here. So I hit with a buddy for like 20 minutes, and then the Houston girls needed a 4th. So I hit in with the Houston girls, and then the Los Angeles boys needed a 4th, so I hit in with them. And then my team had a practice. I ended up hitting for like 6 hours on Monday. But
Oh my goodness. What are some of the things that you may have already picked up and little tidbits? Because I know this game, you're a pro in your own right, but getting a chance to play around some of the best in the world, there's got to be some things that you're able to take away in your own game.
Like I mentioned earlier, just the patience that they have
Yeah.
that's really the key to it. It's just waiting for the right opportunity to pull the trigger. If you try to pull the trigger too soon, it ends up biting you in the foot. So that's one thing that I've learned. Luis and I, my partner Luis Estrada, and I went to Spain in January. We spent a month training there, and that was an incredible experience. We got to play with Paquito, Chingoto, no, who was it? What's his name? A bunch of those really good guys.
Yeah.
And it was an unbelievable experience, and it showed that there's still a lot of room for us to grow. But, I mean, that 1 month we got way, way, way better. So we'll definitely be making more trips back to Spain to continue training.
Any chance you'll be moving across the pond, heading that direction?
I would love to, but right now my mission is to grow paddle here in the U.S., and it's really tough to grow paddle in the U.S.
If you're there.
If I'm not in the U.S.
No, that
So,
absolutely makes sense. Just nice for training, there's no doubt about that.
Yep.
Well, right now it's looking pretty solid for the New York Atlantics here in the women's matchup. It's so fun to watch Ricardo and what she's able to do, but more than anything, for me, I like watching the steady, patient players, and Riera is a perfect example, the perfect setup woman, rarely missing a shot. It's got to feel like such a comfort to have somebody like that on your side.
It definitely is. When you know that your partner's not going to miss, they're going to be playing the right shots, they're just going to be solid on the right side, it really sets up the left side player to do their job and maybe take a little bit more risk. If they know that their right side player is not playing the best, missing a little bit, then it makes the left side player a little bit more, not nervous, but just a little bit more timid. So they're not able to take the risks that they need to. So, like you said, Virginia's the perfect player for it.
And on the other side right now, it's the opposite direction. You've got Ale Alonso, the youth, just 17 years old, and there's more and more youth. We want to see the youngins in the United States picking up paddle. What can you tell us about some of the youth movement here in the U.S.?
Oh, that's a tough one.
Uh-oh, I stumped him already.
I wish we could have more youth playing paddle,
Yeah.
because if you go over to Spain or Argentina or pretty much everywhere else, they have big youth programs.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have youth programs here in the U.S., and I think the big reason is because it's not a collegiate sport. So why are mom and dad going to put little Jimmy in paddle when there's no way for him to get a college scholarship?
Yeah.
Whereas if little Jimmy played tennis or soccer or baseball, little Jimmy's got a good opportunity to get college at least partially paid for. Instead of just going pro. Right now, the only avenue we have in the U.S. is for little Jimmy to go pro. And if little Jimmy's really, really good, great, let's go for it. But
I feel like I know little Jimmy at this point.
there's not a lot of little Jimmys out there.
Well, hey, right now we've got ourselves in a golden point. Potential break for the Las Vegas Smash here. Couple beautiful volleys on the side of New York. Going the opposite direction. Sent back up, not deep enough into the court, but the defense is on point until it's not. Ball with the foot of Ricardo, and the Las Vegas Smash earning a break. And I believe I'm going to let you go here. You want to get back to your team?
Yep.
Looks like you need to go support them a little bit here. All right, well, thanks so much for joining me, Nico, and come back and hang out with me whenever you want.
I will.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for the opportunity.
Yep,
And
all right.
Vamos verde.
Yeah, a little bit more of that right now. How about
We
that?
need some more. I'm going to go give some vamoses over there.
All right, sounds good.
Vete para adelante pero queriéndola, ¿eh? Porque si te ve, te la va a tirar.
De última, las articulaciones saliente. Va, ¿eh?
Muy bien,
Vamos,
¿eh?
muy bien, estamos perfectos.
La intensidad, ¿eh? La intensidad es lo
Movemos
que
las
nos
patas
da...
cuando volean bien, las defendemos por abajo, como ahí, sacaron 2, 3, y engancharon bien el globo. Ahora no hay que tirarlo alto o hay que tirarlo fuerte porque se frena.
Sí, sí, sí.
Va, ¿eh?
Lo que te he dicho antes, pensamos que el viento siempre nos ayuda, ¿eh? Si lo tenemos a favor, hacemos poquito y va. Si lo tenemos en contra, le damos fuerte y entra. Lo pensamos para bien, ¿eh? Va.
Concentradas en lo que hace el vientito, nada más.
Va,
Va.
va, va.
Perfecto.
Va.
Ahí cruzado, va, demasiado bien. Sin relajarse, pero vamos por ahí, ¿eh?
Bye.
Va, vamos
La
a ver,
bola de
Intenta
revés
ir.
intentando buscar la verja.
Esta, alguna rejita,
Sí. Claro que va poco a poco. O sea, la está dirigiendo, pero hago margen.
la rejita
Sí. Sí.
incendiame la reja, vamos.
Acuérdate, si la baja Tamara, yo te aviso, ¿eh? Porque a veces hay margen y con que la tocamos un poquito, seguimos el punto. Sí, verdad que eres rápida, o sea que siempre la voleas, pero...
Dale.
Grande, chicas.
Primeras 3 pelotitas. Presión, ¿eh? Ya está difícil de luego.
¿Sigue paredes o...?
Vamos, dale, va.
Marta Ortega to serve. Fifty love. Third off.
He's coming back out of the break. Las Vegas smash, the 3-2 advantage. Golden point 1 on that previous game.
30,
So fun to
15.
see Nico Agritelli and growing the sport of paddle in the United States. He's got a mission, and there's no doubt he will be successful. One of the fastest growing sports in the world. A little bit of a shove on that last volley from Riera. Catching that before it even hits the ground. Nice dig from Ortega. Loose racket in hand for Ale Alonso. 30 all.
30 all. Forty 30. Deuce, golden point. Tamaricardo to receive.
Now sitting at a golden point, the second in a row we've seen. Can the New York Atlantics find a break of their own? Fighting Ale Alonso as she runs straight in to the banners courtside. We got to make sure she's okay.
Game New York. 3 on sole.
Catching her breath right now. Everyone checking in on her. Got a bit of a scrape there on her bicep. Yikes. Ale Alonso taking the time now.
Virginia Ariana to serve.
Want to talk about giving it your all? This is the perfect description. Ale Alonso fully into the awning, making sure our fans have got her covered.
All 15.
Just off the top of the racket for Icardo. After that golden point, ends up being a hold for the New York Atlantics. And meanwhile, on our grandstand court, take a look, we've also got the Toronto Polar Bears facing off against the Florida Goats, still looking for their first win, but right now it's all Toronto. The women's match sits at 6-2 after the first set, now 3-3 in the second. And near side of your screen, the Florida Goats. Far side, the Toronto Polar Bears. Just the first game of this series between Toronto and Florida. See the urging on the far side of the net. Gemma Triay. You'll find her on that backhand side. Top 3 player in the world. Great to have her in action here in Miami.
Pull.
Playing alongside Napi Sanchez Alieto. Playing on the drive side.
40-15.
Again, 3-all, second set. Toronto, a roster that is heavy laden with talent,
You're leading. 4-3.
the men's and the women's side. Working with the bandeja, maintaining court position, but a perfect location on the volley. Outstretched even too far for Triay. One of the beautiful aspects of this format is getting a chance to play alongside some new faces. Requires that much more communication between points. Marina Guinart playing that drive side on Toronto.
Second service.
Triay, Florida Goats.
Time.
Heavy swing. Good transition back to the net.
40-15.
Florida with the point. Make it 40-15.
Alejandra to serve.
Looking for the bajada down the middle. A great location, however, not enough height on that last one from Triay. 40-30. Massive gust of wind coming through the Ultra Paddle Club. And Toronto fighting back now, putting themselves at a golden point out on the grandstand.
Low 30.
Back into the cross court, and it's out of bounds. Winning the golden point is Orlando. The Goats up 4-3. Left side of your screen, we focus back in on championship court.
Ball.
4-3, New York.
$15-40.
15-40 now, the smash. Attempting to fend off. A break for New York.
Two. Game New York. New York lead. 5-3.
And ultimately it goes the direction of the New York Atlantics, 5-3. They earn themselves a break.
Dominicano to serve. Net. For serve. Net. For serve. $50.
Right now it's time for the Las Vegas Smash. They better start making some moves. Reconnecting yet again. Ale Alonso took that scary shot into the standards outside the court, but it's Ortega popping that ball down to the ground and out of our court. One break on the side of the smash, earned themselves their third. However, it's been 2 breaks since. On the side of New York to get themselves to 5-3. 30 love. Riera into the corner, back out down the line. Sends that into the glass and over the top of Riera's head yet again. Chiquita to the side. With control right now. Unfazed. Riera continuing to fight off some of these over the top. Perfect placement. Stronger swing now. Opportunity to give into the Las Vegas Smash. Fantastic ball from Icardo.
30-15.
One of the things Nico Agritelli talked about was just being able to stay patient at a point. That was the perfect example, the thing that stands out the most about this duo from New York Atlantics. Just a hair early on the attack there. Ricardo, one of the taller on the court, 5'8". She gets airborne, it becomes that much more challenging. Open space created and so impressive. Riera. 40-30 set point for New York. crashing down. Ortega.
Use golden point.
Golden point. Love the footwork there from Ortega. Hitting that through the transition zone, still on the move.
Alejandra Alonso to receive.
Golden point awarded to Las Vegas Smash. They stay alive here in set number 1.
Your lead. 5-4 first set. Ball change.
Bien aguantado, muy bien luchado. Bien Martita, bien aguantado. Bien, dale. Vamos. Va. Va. De este lado tenemos que tirar el globo más rápido. Adelante, le bloqueaste la bandeja arriba, Martita maneja ahí. Pero cuando
Hay que
tiramos...
tirarlo para adelante,
Claro,
no para arriba, hay que empujarlo.
Largo. Y se le frena el viento.
¿Vamos tú, Sari?
Parece Tía Norton.
Vamos tú, Sari.
Vamos. Vamos Tía Norton, la del año pasado. Que tiraba el globo bien, con viento afuera. Me volvía loco.
Vamos, Marta, ¿eh?
Viento en contra,
Alto, vamos, ¿eh?
alto.
¿Qué dice? ¿Quién es esa?
Viento a favor, rápido.
Vamos. Dale.
Everyone joining in on the fun here in Miami. If you're not at the beach, you might as well come play some paddle. This is the perfect spot to do that. The Ultra Paddle Club. Continuing to expand this fantastic facility. This is a look to your championship court.
Marta Ortega to serve.
Beautiful court built just for this. 5-4. Excuse me, 4-5. Las Vegas with the serve.
Ball 15.
Looking for the Chiquita. Almost utilizing that top spin. A little wrist action for Alonso. Trying to flip that over the net. Impressive. Up at the net, quick hands, even better volleys. Good start for New York.
15-30.
You can see just the pain, even just one error from Riera causes. Holds herself to such a high standard, high expectations, and a level of performance that matches it. Good swing and twisting to try and find that up at the net.
30 all.
Ball ends up right on the body of Riera. 30 all.
Fall.
Trying to use every inch of her height, but there's just simply not enough.
40-30.
Las Vegas smash. Smash, need the hold. Hi, Ale Alonso goes for it and pays the price.
Use golden point.
Golden point now.
Ricardo to receive.
New York will have a shot to take the set. Ricardo on the receive. Waits for it. Golden point awarded to Las Vegas Smash. A hold, and one that becomes awfully necessary here in this first set.
Virginia Riera to serve.
After a break and a hold, tied things up, 5-all. Tried to chase that with their racket instead of finding it in the back corner. It's fun to watch this partnership with Las Vegas Smash. You have the younger playing that backhand side, looking to be the aggressor, allows her to play so free instead of playing that setup role, which I imagine would be difficult in terms of staying consistent, trying to play so precise. Ortega instead setting up her partner. Half volley, and for the second time they've tried to look through that same side of the court.
30-15.
Ricardo like she's yielding a weapon. Shallow on the lob.
40-15.
Ale Alonso taking a second here at the back of the court. This is a duo that talked about their nerves yesterday, playing in this event. I think they've proven, though, how tough they can be. Oh, amazing Chiquita on the backhand side. Oh, and that is strong enough to send it back.
40-30.
The point construction here, fantastic. It all started by getting them at the advantage with the Chiquita, sending New York to the back of the court. Several flat contacts, and that one too flat. I can't believe it. New York ends up with 6-5 after holding serve. They're just one away from set number one.
Y después, aunque Rami se cague de risa, largo el globo. Y lo voy a repetir todos los 15 días, así que cuando... Sí, boludo, porque este lado no tiran un globo afuera, boludo. Dejan poco los... Claro. Sí, no, cuando va abajo. A vos se te iban de costado. Vamos a cerrarlo,
Why not dance it out if you're in Miami? especially hanging out at a paddle club, having some fun. 6-5 here in set number 1. The outer court between the Florida Goats and the Toronto Polar Bears in the second set. The first going the direction of the Polar Bears 6-2. The second now tied up 5 apiece. Taking some time, clean up the court just a hair longer. Several breaks in this match on both sides of the net. Ricardo knows they just got away with one. The wind taking the sails out of that. Double, triple bounce. That is no good on the side of New York Atlantics. Fantastic from Ortega. 15-all. Pushing that with 2 hands. Extra force from Riera. Again, the New York Atlantics picked up that 6th game with a hold. A wild ball into the net and back out somehow. Some wizardry sent that to the other side. Two rackets on the ball. Portres recovered and a winner from Ale Alonso.
40-30.
Incredible force and great foot speed. Watch her track this, turn and pounce. That ball sent to the railway.
Deuce, golden point.
Oh my goodness, the miss brings us to the golden point. New York has a set point here.
To receive. To receive. Virginia Riera to receive.
New York choosing to have Rieras receive. Control on the side of the smash to start. Until it wasn't. The golden point awarded to Las Vegas. Hanging tough, being brave was Ale Alonso. She took her shot and earns 6-6. You can see out on the grandstand currently, Toronto and the Florida Goats. 6-5, Toronto's up in the second set after taking the first. Iglesias and Guinat.
One,
6-5, and it's love. Yeah, I can't quite get a racket on that. 15 love. Polar Bears, one step closer. For the 2-hand backhand to the 1.
Very low.
30 love. 2 points away from picking up the match and putting the Toronto Polar Bears at the lead in terms of facing off against the Florida Goats. Florida Goats still looking for their first win here in event 1.
2-0, New York.
Make it 1 point away. Now match point. Toronto.
New York.
Through the middle. Patience pays off. 7-5 Toronto with the match and the celebration. A beautiful performance from the Toronto Polar Bears, starting off with a win between them and the Florida Goats. Back in action here. 6 apiece in the first set, 2-1 here in the tiebreak. Play to 7.
3-1, New York.
Riera with the serve. A bit of space.
Single serve.
Nearly not a let. Ricardo sends up a lob. A fast lob, a bit too fast from Riera.
New York.
Even throwing that into the wind, it still didn't catch as much as she thought it would. 2-3. A Chiquita for a win. Beautifully done.
New York.
New York with an additional 4-2, even more separation created. Riera seeing the bulk, but she's coming away with great versatility, a range of shots, and moving the ball around beautifully. From the lob, taking the ball off the glass, and finding a fantastic angle. Ortega was trying to hook that ball back and around, generate some topspin.
New York.
An even greater expanse now for New York, 5-2. Ortega knows it's time to go. Make it 6-2. This tiebreak is looking all the way on the side of the New York Atlantics. Set point. Contrapred brings it back. Great extension and another save, Ale Alonso. Las Vegas smash still not able to get to the net. Now they move. Riera can't believe the missed contact there.
New York.
Looked like she was between two different shots. Three-point run, stalled. still set point for New York.
Fall.
Second serve. Ricardo. Both her and Riera up at the net. One after another, working the Chiquita. Flat ball is out, and New York takes set number one.
By 7 games.
7-6. Talk about having to work for the New York Atlantics. No, they have to have this women's matchup or stay alive versus the Las Vegas Smash.
Time. Second set. Marta Ortega to serve.
A hard-fought first set victory for the New York Atlantics. Gonza now joining me on the broadcast.
Hello again.
So the Las Vegas Smash, maybe just looking to find a handful more points in terms of separation. There were several breaks on both sides of the net. Both found their opportunities, but not necessarily staying as consistent as the serving team for both of them.
And yesterday, Las Vegas Smash got 3 out of 3 victories. They won with Gonza Alfonso and Pablo Cardona, so this could be the first time they lose a match.
Last night, they took the win. Las Vegas Smash did over the Houston Volts. Ricardo going all the way off the glass. Using that backhand even on the forehand side. Some more quick footwork. Closing in from the back of the court. Great setup shot and a winner from Ali Alonso.
A good way to start the second set. With 3 points in a row. Beautiful angle, perfect pace and placement from Alejandra Alonso from 8-8.
Taking that out from the carpet, Ricardo.
Wow.
And a fortunate bounce on the side of the New York Atlantics.
40-15.
Yesterday we were talking about how good Virginia Riera is. She never misses. So strong, so solid, so regular.
A defensive play that puts them at an advantage. Chopping through that, Riera. As close to the net as she can get. And unfortunately too close as she can't get to that last and final contact. Game one to Ale Alonso and Martita Ortega.
And I'm not going to repeat what Riera said after that miss. Short water break. And once again, we will welcome the players to the court. It was Guga, Las Vegas Smash coach. It hurts at the end of the day in the first set, Cam, when you save that many set points and still you lose it. Feels like you've done a lot of work for no, let's say, no result, but still you have to be able to come back to the game mentally.
And understand you're going to have to spend that much more time on the court to pick up the win. Not fun to have to drop set number one.
Now, the Atlantics to serve. Stays short. Finds the net. Virginia Riera, love 15. Alejandra Alonso, such a young player. And now Marta Ortega finds the net. 15-0.
15-0.
She might be one of my favorite to watch just in terms of her physicality out on the court. Moves so well, so quickly and smoothly.
Another block from Alonso, and then she goes over the fence.
30-15.
Time to go on a scavenger hunt.
Dang. That was good. We've seen a lot of balls going out that direction this season. So Nico Aguitelli now working as a ball boy. Professional padel player and ball boy.
He said he takes tips too. Got any cash for him?
Now the middle, Tamara Ricardo. Now he goes cross court. Riera, a beautiful angle. Now she has to go back. Flat smash from Marta Ortega, but goes to the sidewall.
40-15.
40-15 for the Atlantics.
Talk about some crisp volleys. You got a chance to see several throughout this rally. Watch Ale Alonso throughout that rally, just superb in terms of her contact. However, that last one from Martita, just getting away from her. The smash.
Riera going back. Pretty angle there by Alonso. Spinning around. Wow, what a ball, finding that union between the fence and the sidewall. Virginia Riera to make it one game apiece.
So impressive. I loved that last and final contact. Really making the Las Vegas Smash have to hustle, creating space, and then taking advantage. Same thing. The angles that New York's creating, the opportunities as they move the smash around the court. 15 love. Or excuse me, love 15.
Lit for serve.
Drop. And it's picked up. Bandeja keeps the smash at the net.
That was some speed from Tamara.
And Martita Ortega. Gosh, you got to be able to stay low through these rallies. Legs are just burning at this point.
It feels like they won the point 3 times, but every single time, either Riera or Tamara Ricardo were getting ball after ball after ball. This is what it takes to win a point in the Pro Padel League.
Flattening, setting that cross court. Good hustle, but it's followed up by New York. Nearly tripling over her own feet. Assures her footing.
Oh, unfortunate.
30-15.
Riera just finding the top of the tape.
Good effort there by Alonso, running to the net to save the smash from Tamara Ricardo. It was an awkward ball. Weird movement. That was the reason she was smiling just a second ago.
30-15.
Knight is falling. That ball too.
Looking at the other side, Ortega. Trying to see where her opponents now sit. Waits once more. Just loses a track of the ball just enough. Going with a shadow swing.
The ball was hit maybe behind the ideal place. Whenever you execute a bajada, you need to make sure you hit the ball at the correct time. If you hit it behind you, it's going to fly a lot.
Fall.
Hit it too much in front of you, it's gonna go down into the net. A hard shot to master.
Yeah. 40-30.
Las Vegas looking steady here. At the serve, 40-30.
Fall.
A different looking serve there. Bandeja and the close. I think this might be one of Alonso's strongest points. Until Ortega finds that ball into the net. Golden point now.
Not so sharp today, Martita Ortega.
Tamara Ricardo to receive.
Tough to tell in terms of windy conditions. Everything just looks that minor difference. Double bounce. Ale Alonso with the golden point. The Las Vegas smash. Hold up 2-1.
Es bueno. Ahora un poco para arriba y se lo va a llevar. Así que si hacemos eso bien, ganamos un poco de tiempo y después vas a poder jugar mejor.
Sí.
Vas a poder jugar, tener más tiempo para decidir. Venga. Vamos, vamos. Vamos, vamos. Nada más.
Venga, vamos a meter
Están
un
moliendo
poco,
bien,
¿eh?
están cubriendo todos los espacios. Está todo perfecto. Vamos. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Vamos. Vamos a pegar dos bolas, que tengo que ver el uso, va a poner una nueva.
Virginia Ariela to serve.
2-1.
The Atlantics to serve. Riera. And then Ricardo down the middle to finish the point. She has that reach to be able to cover every single space of the court. Tamara again, the contra pared. Riera goes back. Another catch from Tamara Ricardo. Beautiful, Gurlo. The angle. Quality paddle right now. Hard smash, the víbora. From the right side of the court from Martita, the Dr. Ortega.
Watch the footwork here and the point of contact, keeping that well out on that right shoulder and out in front. That generates, you're looking to hit the backside and the side of the ball, create that side spin.
Again, the players, 4 of them in the net. Riera, as always, playing from the baseline. She lets it go. It was maybe too much from Marta Ortega. She went for the highlight shot. 30-15 point for the Atlantics. Pro Padel League. There you see it. Virginia Riera and Tamara Ricardo took the first set by 7-6. Now trailing by 1 in the second set. That is going to fly forever and find the glass wall.
40-15.
40-15, 3 chances to make it 2 games apiece for the Atlantics. In the first matchup of this series, Ramiro Moyano and his teammate Lucas Campagnolo lost against Las Vegas Smash, Gonzalo Alfonso and Pablo Cardona. Now it's another hold, 2 games apiece. Everything tied here in the main court.
Marta Ortega to serve.
This is what we saw in set number 1, keeping things nice and close. There were a series of breaks, though, in the later stages of set number 1. Ortega continuing to take the middle, even with that backhand side. 3 for her, letting Ale Alonso play up at the net, trying to apply a bit of pressure, but the error still comes on the side of the smash.
Full. Low 30.
The error is starting to mount on the side of Las Vegas Smash. letting that ball fall. Just enough. That one dropping the elbow, trying to let it come down, but the point of contact so high. 15-30.
Both teams with a couple mistakes there. It's still a risky situation for Las Vegas Smash. Facing a 15-30 right now.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she just heard you. Deciding to get them back into this 30-all. Right now, they're even having to fight to pick up their service holds.
Yes, the winner was that por cuatro, but the reason behind it, well, the previous ball, with that backhand volley towards the center to open the space to force Tamara Ricardo to play that short lob shot.
After the cross-court lob, 4 shots now, line to line, forcing Ale Alonso to play every ball. Deflected back. The Chiquita.
What a defense from Ortega.
Oh my! Ortega ends up putting Ricardo on her back.
40-30.
So tough. You think back to last night when we saw from Martita Ortega, her defense was one of the most outstanding aspects of her game. This last rally,
Such a physical player. She's able to move so fast around the court. That's why when people ask about the importance of the physicality in the sport, we said it is a very important. I'll explain it later, up to this point.
another game on the side of the smash. They were in a bit of hot water, however, they climbed back out, enjoying the jacuzzi. 3-2.
Es el tema, que nosotras perdemos un montón de puntos por el globo y ellas ninguno, pues siempre vamos.
Fíjate, con la derecha vamos a intentar cambiarle un poquito por red. Una piñata de loco.
Piñata.
Me da una opción para arriba.
No, ahora no, piñata no.
No vaya de la pista.
Porque el aire la va a frenar y va a quedar corto. Ahora bajo y rápido.
Hay que acompañar, hay que tirar para adelante.
Saldrán, no sé si juegan paralelo, tengan cuidado si la cruzan en la reja de la otra, pero por ahí es más difícil tirar el lobo de este lado. ¿Sí?
Y cuando le pego como muy recto y se me va. Vamos acá también.
Vamos.
Sí, sí.
También, si le dejan corto el lobo a Alejandra, va a ser una artista que juega una bola, creo que te deja jugar más, ¿no? Joder, te deja jugar más. No, pero para no jugarlo tan justo, eso es lo que digo.
Vamos, chicas.
Vamos, dale, dale.
Ahora.
Vamos.
The money out of the serve.
We are back to the main court with Tamara Ricardo to serve the Atlantics, trailing by 1, 3-2 for Las Vegas Smash. That was a smash, but from Tamara Ricardo to make it 15-love. Trying to stay in the game.
Full.
You can see the Miami train back there. And you can see also Tamara Ricardo serving again. That duel between the two right side players. Now time to shine for Tamara Ricardo. Marta down the line. Now to the other side of the court. Flat smash from Alonso, and the finish. A good pickup from Tamara Ricardo.
30 long.
She was so fast, reading the plate to perfection and executing the winner in an even better way.
What's wild is you take 3-4 steps, you're chasing after that ball, and you're still able to see the defense on the other side and pick the right shot selection.
Oof. Marta Ortega with a lot of power. Those two flat shots. Tamara goes for it, and Tamara finds the corner. A sweet spot to visit here in Miami, that corner. 40 love for the Atlantics. Four game points for New York, but it's only going to take one shot.
3 and all.
3 games apiece, another hold. This cannot get better, Cam. I think it's super tight, and it's going to be this way until the end.
Really enjoy getting to see Ricardo and just how efficient and finite some of her movements are. She hits a shot, she doesn't overdo it, so she has clear vision on the corresponding ball. That well behind the head of Ale Alonso.
15.
She went for the rulo, but she found the fence.
Second serve.
When you go for a rulo, you have such a tight landing area that sometimes you get this kind of mistakes.
A little bit of extra backspin on those from Martita Ortega. And it's deflected yet again from above the door.
15-all.
15-all. Ricardo was all over it, however. Finds the top instead.
Full.
Selena Bajada through the middle. 2 contacts, and Ale Alonso's up at the net. Retreats now. Man. Some of those flattened strokes from Martita Ortega have just been phenomenal in the last 2 games, putting a ton of pace.
Marta Ortega is such a competitor. She wants to win every single time.
Ale Alonso took a step forward and found that ball already at her feet. Trying to create some space between her and the ball. 30-all. Good serve. Earns a missed return.
40-30.
Couple break points now.
Running in, Rier. Ale Alonso back at the net. Ortega now. Riera trying to send that back after the corner. We're back to
4-3. Second set, ball change.
Fantastic game on the side of the Las Vegas Smash. 4-3.
Están acostumbrados, están cerquita y van para adelante. Ahora le llegan bien, repetile. Va, va.
We kicked off at 8 in the morning. It's 8 p.m. right now in Miami. 12 hours of pure paddle, of pure emotion. And this Pro Paddle League 2024 now. The final stretch of this matchup between the Atlantics and the Smash. Riera and Tamara Ricardo a set up. And now a 4-3 for the Smash. 15 love on the board. Riera was going to that corner, but the defense from Alonso was a masterclass. Another one. Perfect defense now from AA. And then Tamara takes no prisoners. Ends the rally right there. 15 all. So far in the second set, Cam, no breaks.
No, and that was the story of the first set, both of these teams.
It was a 7-6.
Turning 2 breaks, though.
Looks like we're heading in the same direction here.
Lovely shot from Ricardo.
Touch from Riera. The point stays alive.
I think that shocked everybody.
Restart the point. Too much from Riera. She wanted to take some extra risk on that one, but it flew to the glass. 30-15.
I'm a little surprised about that decision. Obviously one of the longer rallies, but Riera has been pretty solid in terms of waiting for the right opportunity, both her and Ricardo. Almost sitting at the back of the court.
It usually happens when you have these super long points that at some point you want to finish it, and maybe you go for the shot that you have not to do, if that makes sense. It's a shame. Costly mistake from the doctor, Martita Ortega. They were in the net. They were in the attacking position, but the volley had too much juice. It's 40-15 for the Atlantics, 40-15 for Ricardo Riera. No break opportunities for Marta Ortega and Alejandra Alonso. Down the line, beautiful bajada with a backhand from Martita Ortega to win a point, to create some danger and put some spicy to this game. 40-30. They hold another game for the New York Atlantics. 4 games apiece.
And to your point, it almost still feels like the amount of work that's going on the side of the Las Vegas Smash. They get so close to creating just a little bit of impact, a little change. Find themselves in the lead, however, falls away. Smash find themselves at the back of the court.
That half volley from Alejandra Alonso was something special.
Bob held up. Such control from Ricardo. Oh, and even there, can't put 2 and 2 together.
50 love.
A frustration from Tamara Ricardo. She knew that point was important.
That could have been a momentum shift either direction.
Especially when it comes to a 4-4 second set. Every single point counts. Wow.
Once Ale Alonso gets her hand on one of those volleys, she just continues to charge the net, trusting her contact and continuing to close down and apply pressure. It's beautiful to watch.
And just remember, she's
17?
exactly.
Yeah.
17 years old. She's playing with Martita Ortega, with Tamara Ricardo, and Virginia Rivera, and she's doing this stuff. 17. Wow.
Changing to some topspin. There's that defense I talked about from Martita Ortega. Finding one more airborne is Ricardo. Waiting for it in the back corner. Perfect ball for the Las Vegas smash. And paying it off, Martita Ortega.
40 love.
That was so pretty. This lob shot from Alejandra Alonso was nice. In the very end of the court, allowing Ortega to push to the net, and Ortega knew already a second before that the ball was going there, and that forehand volley from her is just a thing to put in a museum.
Put it on display. 40 love. And that's how you want to put an emphasis into a set. Las Vegas smash winning 4 straight, and now up 5-4.
Ahora mucho mejor, mucho mejor.
Time. Tamara Ricardo to serve.
Tamara Ricardo will be serving in the 10th game of the second set.
Full.
The Atlantics need to hold the serve if they want to escape the super tiebreak. Las Vegas Smash trying to stay undefeated in this competition. Ouch. Tamara let it bounce. She went for the víbora, and AA happened to be there. Love the Atlantics. 15-all now. Another víbora, but different result for her, for Tamara Ricardo.
15-all.
A little bit more life on the side of the smash, getting urged on by their counterparts.
Riera, her time to shine with a víbora. Well defended by Martita Ortega. She's going for that bajada down the middle, and now again the forehand gone into the corner. Copy paste from Martita Ortega. 15-30.
The crowd's starting to get behind this Las Vegas Smash crew.
Bang. Get out of here.
Trying to silence the crowd and bring them back to the New York side.
30-all. That ball from Alonso was maybe a bit high. That allowed Tamara Icardo to hit it, to attack. That's a return. That's a quality return from Ortega. To hand back, and from Tamara Icardo to push. There she is. And Riera left it short. 30-40. We have 2 set points for Las Vegas Smash in this second set.
I just love watching this Las Vegas Smash crew settling themselves between points.
The block from Alonso, pushing to the net. Ay, 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 ay. Getting down to the wire. Golden point. Another set opportunity for Las Vegas Smash. A very brave right there. Virginia Riera. Marta Ortega is going to take that serve. Out volley from Alejandra Alonso. The smash go to the net. That's going to fly forever. It's a glass fighter from Riera. And the second set goes to Alejandra Alonso and to Marta Ortega. Cam, we will have a super tiebreak.
I feel like we've said those words more often than not in this matchup, and especially throughout these first 2 events. Everyone fighting tooth and nail to stay alive in this group.
We as well are going to do a short break, and after that we will be joining this tiebreak as well as Ortega, Alonso, and Riera with Icardo.
Fuerte el globo, la podemos dejar pasar para salir de Padel. Cuando cambiamos de este lado, tratemos de no perder la red porque se frena y se mueve. Va, ¿eh?
Lo ganamos.
Me tiene recogedor de aire, ¿sabes?
Sí, pero cuando digo que cuando se tiran el globo...
Era por eso, pero si lo engancho bien.
Sí, sí. Sí. Yo soy viejo, hacía bandeja, no le pegaba. Vamos a darle, vamos. Primero 4 puntitos,
Le metes presión Ali cuando va adelante, le metes mucha presión, en serio, En serio, Sí. Metes mucha presión,
Y a mí no me pasa ya ni de coña, Ni de coña. Vamos, Marta, Vamos. No, ya no más. Vamos. Yo estoy medio, Sí. Vamos, A muerte,
Vamos.
Third and final set. It's a super tiebreak. 2 points.
Well, Cam, we have a party here to join the tiebreaker with Marta Ortega to serve.
Super tie break to 10. Crashing down, Ale Alonso was perfection in that last game of set number 2. She has to stay steady here.
You can see the influence of the Argentinian culture in these players, even in Alejandra Alonso and Marta Ortega. They have a lot of coaches, and whenever they get this frustration, they speak with an Argentinian accent and Argentinian words. It's so funny. Now Alejandra Alonso missed one shot, and she was talking in not proper manners, let's say, but in Argentinian. That's so funny. Second point in a row now for the Atlantics. Tamara Icardo serving to extend the lead. And she does it. 3-0 for the Atlantics.
Time to make a move now for the Las Vegas Smash. Ale Alonso on the serve.
Ooh, the edge.
Massive swing. And a light touch. Tamara Icardo. 4-0.
She was waiting there close to the net, like, give me that candy. There. Bing.
Like your sound effects. Bink.
Sounds better with you.
I don't know.
4-1.
First point on the board now for the Las Vegas Smash. They'll be on the return.
Now the turn for the Atlantics to serve. Alonso, as usual, going to the net. Maybe this was not the right time to do it.
It always feels like that. It's the third volley that changes the direction. So you either are sticking with a forehand for the first two and then find that backhand side, or you go backhand twice and all of a sudden it's on your forehand. But nonetheless, twisting up. Ale Alonso, a 5-1 start.
We're going to switch sides here. The Atlantics with a good advantage here. High lob shot now from Icardo. And the point for the smash.
5-2.
5-2.
New York.
Now the turn for Martita Ortega to serve. After at least getting 1 mini break back.
That's, oh, that was right on the line.
Yeah, I think it was, right?
Eagle eye.
Martita's not sure about that one too.
Crossover step. Oh, a great full bounce off the fence.
It was.
And all of a sudden, the surge from the smash.
5-3, New York.
3-5. Lob off the return.
Wow, what a display.
Corresponding volleys on both sides.
6-3,
Ultimately, it's a winner
New York.
down the line. 6-3.
Opening the racket there and then closing it to go down the line. Look at that in the VIP area. The Atlantics fans. Mara running back. The Chiquita. Another one from Martita Ortega. Another angle from Riera being very important in this tiebreaker. And then the bam, bam, bam in the net. Won by Tamara Icardo to make it 7-3.
It was entertaining to watch Martita during that duel, especially right at the end, kind of giving a bit of a smirk as her racket ended up twisted in her hands and she just shoved it forward with two hands, leaving the face wide open. 7-3.
7-4 now. Another mini break for the smash.
7-4, New York.
But still a 3-point difference between two teams.
Ale Alonso. have a chance to earn a few here.
And they need it.
Patience. High ball. Ortega.
What a lob shot that was.
And opening up. Great cross step, explosive volley.
7-5.
Martita Ortega.
New York. Check the side,
It's
please.
these kind of moments where you have to show why you were #1, why you're top 4 pair right now in Premier Padel. And she did it. Perfect volley. High lob shot there. Then she pushed. She was fast. And perfect placement to the corner. It's still a good lead for the New York Atlantics. 7-5. Really tight, really close. I expect maybe Martita Ortega playing in the mixed doubles with Gonzalo Alfonso. That happened yesterday. Especially if they need to win.
7-5. Make it 5-7 as the Las Vegas Smash have the serve. Great press from the New York Atlantics. You need that coming back after the
8-5. New York.
change of ends. 8-5.
And now they have a couple serves to close the match. The New York Atlantics to give the team a chance in that mixed doubles.
What a
Tamara
block.
to the corner. Alonso goes to the right side of the court now. And Martita from the backhand. Let's see how she does. What an angle from AA from Alejandra Alonso from the right side. Finding the sweet spot, finding a winner, finding a point for the team. Maybe Riera thought it was going out.
I don't know.
She let it go.
I'm watching Juan Martin Diaz's face on the side of the New York Atlantics, and he was even stunned from that shot.
8-6 Atlantics. Martita down the middle, another point for the smash. 8-7 Atlantics.
New York.
Making this just a 1-point game, stepping up when they need it the most. And remember, the New York Atlantics dropped the men's match. They have to have this women's match to be able to stay alive in the series. Just chopping that a bit too far. Make it 9-7, not the error that she wanted.
We will have a match point for the Atlantics, Cam.
Watch for the first volley. Well done. Continuing to fight are the Las Vegas Smash. Staying alive. Make it 9-8. New York with the serve. A shot for the match here. The New York Atlantics, their second opportunity. That's as close as it gets for Ale Alonso. One more time, Ale Alonso is on fire. tying up the score, 9-all. Ale Alonso, just 17 years old and playing with so much experience, showcased at such a young age. 9-all, must win by 2 in the super tiebreak. This is what pro paddle is all about.
Saving a couple match points. Now the big question is how Riera and Ricardo are going to respond after losing a couple match points. On the mental part of it, and on the other side, you will have, of course, a boost from Alonso and Martita Ortega. They're going to push, they're going to go for it right now. 9-9. What a match here in the main court between Las Vegas Smash and the New York Atlantics. 9-9. A serve for Tamara Ricardo. A lob shot from Martita Ortega. Lucky break now for Ortega to stay in the point. And the angle from Marta Ortega. Las Vegas Smash, after saving a couple match points, have now a chance on their own.
That is a 3-point run for the Las Vegas Smash. A match point now on the opposite side of the net. Las Vegas Smash. Out of bounds! They complete the comeback with a 4-point run in the super tiebreak, winning the women's match and winning the series over the New York Atlantics.
That was a heck of a match between Las Vegas Smash and the New York Atlantics. Another win for Las Vegas, another win for the 2023 champions. Pure emotion, a lot and a crazy atmosphere. Juan Martín Díaz recognizing, of course, Martita Ortega and Alejandra Alonso. Of course, Marta Ortega as a captain, showing all her experience, but Alejandra Alonso, with only 17 years of age, showing up, facing Tamara Ricardo and Virginia Riera, and the team stays undefeated. Ole, 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 Vegas, Vegas. Full celebration mode for Las Vegas Smash. Another win, and they secure this series.
So the Las Vegas Smash improve their team record to 2-0 on the first 2 events. They still have 2 matches left to be played, 1 on each of our last 2 and final days of the round robin format. But Ale Alonso and Martita Ortega, if they keep playing like this, they just put the entire Pro Paddle League on notice.
And now, watching to my left, you can see Tamara Ricardo and Virginia Herrera. The frustration, they had a couple match points, but sometimes sport is hard. Time now to shine for Alejandra Alonso and for Marta Ortega, and time to learn for Tamara Ricardo and Virginia Riera. Pure celebration again. This kid has a bright future ahead of her. The way she plays, the mentality she has with only 17 years of age, and getting the chance now to play this tournament with Marta Ortega. That was, in my personal case, Cam, one of my favorite matches so far of this Pro Paddle League event number 1. Of course, we have many more to come. Tomorrow we will have 4 more matchups. But this was something special.
And they just handed the New York Atlantics their first loss through the first 2 events, or excuse me, the first 2 days. A team that was unbeaten to this point. That's a big time win. Yesterday, the conversation with Ale Alonso was talking about some of the nerves after the, or excuse me, in the post-match interview. Let's see what she has to say now with our dear friend, alongside with Martita Ortega and Javi Carrasco, courtside now.
I'm really, really happy to present the winner of the match. Incredible and amazing game with emotion to the final. Martita Ortega and Alejandra Alonso. It was really incredible game. Alejandra, how do you feel now during the game? Was really incredible and really tough match.
Yeah, now I'm very, very happy, but the match was very difficult. Tamara Ambir plays very well. I dream with the parallel of Pir because it's amazing. And I just want to congratulate Martita. She plays very well. I am very happy to play. Also with that team that I think that is the best team of the world. So now I'm very, very happy.
Congratulations, Alejandra Alonso. Your teammates say that you did a great performance, Martita, really well. You did a great performance, really confident during the game. How do you feel now?
Well, I think that the key was no surrender. We were believing till the end. I think the ladies did a great match from the beginning till the end. But I think that also bendita locura, no? The young people, because I think that Alejandra did really, really crazy things in the important moments, and she was perfect. And also thank you to the team, because they were all the time supporting us, and it's very important for us to look at the bench and see them on the game and motivated. So thank you so much, guys, and we are gonna do our best now again, eh?
Congratulations, Martita Ortega and Alejandra Alonso. See you in the next game here in the Pro Padel League.
So the Las Vegas Smash picking up a win in both the men's and the women's matches. Ali Alonso, the star has been born alongside Martita Ortega, picking up the win.